Main keys, that's very important. Actually, tomorrow I'm teaching a AI class in real estate to some realtors. So I would say one of the main keys is being able to understand your market and with the access that we have to technology. It's kind of strange to say that considering we always been on this upward thing with technology, right? But now it's kind of straight up and down, right? With AI and Chat GPT, but the power to harness knowledge and to understand what your true target audience is, the power of understanding what that market is, you know what I mean? What market are you in? You can do very detailed things now that's almost scary. But I would tell you right now, even 80 to 90% of the agents still don't know how to extract that information, so that's very important. So, yeah.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Real Estate Pros podcast. I'm your host, Michelle Kesil, and today I'm joined by someone that I'm looking forward to connecting with, A.K. Babbers, who has been making serious moves as an investor and founder of AKB Realty Group and Manifest Equity. So excited to have you on the show today.
Thank you.
Awesome. I think our listeners are really going to take something away from how you're using community-focused solutions to help close the wealth gap through real estate and education. So excited to dive in with you.
Okay, awesome, cool. Let's get
Yeah,
it.
let's get it. First off, for those not familiar with you and your world, can you share what your main focus is?
Okay, I'm A.K. Babers of AKB Realty Group. We're a team out of Houston, Texas. We're Brooks and Davis real estate firm. We focus on helping first-time buyers get into homes, understanding or breaking down and making home ownership bite-sized and educational for people and understandable. So there's a lot of fear in the market right now. A lot of people don't really understand what's going on. One thing we kind of specialize in is just sitting down with you, making sure you understand the process. So right now we kind of enter into we deal with some renters, we like to get some renters in our pipeline, working with those during that time, or we going from lease to lease to lease. We can talk about a little bit of education, and by that point, they'll be ready to be full-time buyers.
Awesome. And are you working with investors as well, or just the first-time buyers?
No, we work with everyone. We definitely work with investors. Here in Houston is kind of a hotbed of investing. We're one of the hot cities right now. So everybody wants to invest. Everybody want to build from the ground up. Everybody wants to own a duplex. Right now the house hack is a popular thing out here. I just a lot of times fear that people don't truly understand what they're getting into. Yes, it is a great opportunity to become an investor, but it's also a lot of debt involved as well. So you got to understand what you're dealing with and what the market is and what the market is about to be, right? Because we're going through a lot of change right now, unforeseen change. So you don't know what's going on, right? So,
Yeah. What would you share to those people that are maybe just getting started in their journey? Like, what do they need to look out for?
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
what to look out for in the investment journey, correct?
Sure, yeah.
Know your numbers, know what you're doing. You know, I think a lot of us investors that's out here, we're starting to see a lot of properties that's starting to hit the market or sit on the market or have completed, right? You know, you can definitely tell when somebody got in over their head, and understand what all this stuff on the news got to do with. You know, I would say probably 10, 15 years ago, the news mattered, but it didn't matter as much as now because now we're talking tariffs, extra taxes on things, and the price of lumber yesterday. I mean, yesterday wasn't today's price, right? You know what I mean? So just the cost of the dollars difference in lumber could make a big difference when you add it up over the whole stint of trying to build a house, you know. I think a lot of people still want to build in Houston, still want to build a house. I think for new time investors, kind of time to throttle back, look back into maybe flipping or buying and holding, you know what I mean? Do something that's pre-existing. Definitely don't get into something that's over your head just because it's sexy on social media.
Yeah, absolutely. That is important. What have been some of the main keys that have allowed your business to grow and to run smoothly?
Main keys. That's very important. Actually tomorrow I'm teaching a AI class in real estate to some realtors. So I would say one of the main keys is being able to understand your market and with the access that we have to technology. It's kind of strange to say that considering we always been on this upward thing with technology, right? But now it's kind of straight up and down, right? With AI and Chat GPT, but the power to harness knowledge and to understand what your true target audience is, the power of understanding what that market is, you know what I mean? What market are you in? You can do very detailed things now that's almost scary. But I would tell you right now, even 80 to 90% of the agents still don't know how to extract that information, you know, so that's very important. So, yeah, branding and technology has been it.
Yeah, totally. So I know you mentioned that you are really community based. What does that mean for you?
A community base. I am I'm actually a Texas elected official here in Houston area in our local water district, mud district. People in Texas know exactly what I'm talking about, but involved in that, and that kind of gives me what I would like to say, a sense of responsibility to my community, right? Because I got a budget, those budgets, for safe drinking water, you know what I mean? All those type of things like that. But also through our other business that is called Manifest Equity, where we deal with probate, right? So I don't know if a lot of people really, you know, us in America, we really don't look at probate like a problem until it's become a problem, right? Because we never really had to deal with it unless we have somebody next to us where you gotta get all your dead family member affairs together and make it make sense, right? And if you're in a family of that's dysfunctional or you got people over here and people fighting over there, that makes that very complicated and taxing on the on that person they got to deal with. And most of the time, that person is our seniors, right? So our seniors are the ones that's dealing with their dead loved ones, or it's a family member or a son or heir that got to deal with that stuff. And it's just all of a sudden, bam, mama dead. Now, bam, I got to deal with this. But what about my kids and soccer and all this other stuff? So you got to juggle a lot of things and a lot of emotions at that time. And if you don't know how to handle it, it could pretty much drag a family down, right? You know what I mean? So I think that's very important to the community to kind of keep family structure and to keep family assets in the family. Yes, I am an investor, but yes, we all agree that sometimes wholesalers take a little too much off the top, right? Or they don't necessarily give the equity back into the community, right? Because a lot of times the community don't know or aren't aware of that equity or how to tap into that equity, right? It might be an old abandoned house, but they don't know how to put value into that house, right? They might have enough money cash that they could put value into the house and then be able to pull the equity out and move on and do what they got to do.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
A lot of people don't know that in these communities, so it's a lot of people. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a race thing. It's definitely a money thing, right? Hedge funds and everything else coming in, buying up houses, pennies on a dollar because people don't understand what they're getting into and they sign these deals. So we just try to educate, I mean, we go out to AARP groups and senior groups and let them know what it is. We actually taught them about, couple months ago. I guess most investors probably think they're strange, but we taught them how to keep their house, right? I mean, there's certain tools in Texas and probably other states too, where you can use a Todd, how you can protect your house where you ain't necessarily got to go through probate and can go into the next set of heirs cleaner and cheaper. You know what I mean? So we just add value by doing that. But also what that let us know that, let the community know is that we're a trusted member, right? So if you got another family member that's dealing with this that necessarily can't hold on to the house, or maybe everybody shouldn't hold on to the house, right? Because some situations, if you give a distressed house over to a loved one that's just been living there rent free for 30, I just say 15 years, and all of a sudden the roof leaking and everything else, now you got to pay taxes. That house is more of a burden to him than anything. It might be worth you to cash out at $50,000 and give it to that family member so they can live another life and start all over instead of dealing with the pitfalls of this house. So that's how we help the community.
Yeah, amazing. How does this tie into your investment projects?
Because like I say, everybody can't keep them, right? Everybody can't keep them. So uh we're able to take these properties, I don't want to say take them, but we was able to purchase these properties at a fair market value, right? And then I could give them over to, as far as, if I can take it down and hold it, I will. But if not, I can pass it on to my other friends, investors. Or another thing we try to do is help veterans, right? I want to help veterans understand the power of investing and using that disability money that you got to turn that into doors, right? So that's another thing that we want to try to do as well. So that's how I kind of, like I told you, it turns into a lead generation source
Awesome.
that's
And
not so
what are
predatory.
what was that?
I say it turns into a lead generation source that's not so
Mhm.
predatory.
Yeah, that's a really good way to do it. How are you, like, I know you mentioned that you're educating people. Is this one of the trainings that you're focused on?
Yes, of course. In regard to the senior communities, that's pretty much what it is. It's training. They may look at it as a savior, but it's more of a training deal. Because I tell them that this don't stop. This communication don't stop. We gotta have this communication again. Next time we gotta have it with your heirs present, and maybe with your family present, or invite us over to your house so we can talk to everybody at the same time, right? So that becomes educational, and just working with my other realtor peers, there's opportunities to kind of speak to them, talk to them, and make some money training them as well, right? So Just train them on things that we did, like we're doing the AI course right now. So a lot of agents that don't know, a lot of people that don't know nothing about AIs, just how to talk to it and get that detailed information that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. What are some of the goals that you have for where your business is heading?
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
More and more and more. We got to do our business planning for next year, but it's definitely more. So I don't know what that number. I don't like putting false numbers out there just yet, but I want to work on it. But we're definitely striving to do more. I know the economy kind of sucks, but pivoting. You know what I mean? That's one reason we work with renters now. Just pivoting, right? If renters gonna move more than buyers and sellers might move in the next 5 years, So be able to diversify the income sources, through the trainings, through the investments, I really think we really gonna lean into a lot more AI trainings, take those into those communities as well, those senior communities, because even though I don't think seniors can be quick with technology sometimes, but I think this technology is so easy that it could probably start solving a lot of their problems. They just know how to prompt and communicate with it. So, um, just diversifying our lead generation sources.
Sure. And are there specific investing strategies that you are working with?
Right now for us, it's just buying, holding, and trying to, I just turned, well, you don't know, but I just turned 50 in March, so I try to be a little greedy right now. I think there's phases in life for every investor, every point of their life, for every situation that they're dealing with. So uh, I know a lot of people in my circle, they're like, "Oh, you need to be building. You need to be building." I'm like, I just want to kind of go slow and build my portfolio right now. Get through these hard times and see what's coming out the other side, and then we can do all those other things. But I'm trying to prepare for not necessarily retirement, but retirement.
Sure, makes sense. Awesome. When it comes to business growth, whether that's through networking or relationship building or other systems that you have, what are some things that have made the biggest difference for you?
Just say systems. You just all type of systems. Artificial intelligence systems, CRM systems, just organization, trying to be more organized and the automation. I would say that automation. Automation is probably the biggest thing. It's too easy not to automate nowadays. So
Yeah, totally.
I see
So,
some of your automation tools and I thought that was pretty cool.
yeah, there's a lot that we can leverage with that right now.
hmm
How did you get started with investing?
Uh, I think it's just my family. Even though my family are not like big time real estate investors, they've always, I guess, since the moment they moved to Houston, they was all about home ownership. My dad has owned a couple properties, and as I got older and stopped wanting to deal with corporate America, just found out it might be an easier way to go than dealing with corporate America. I like the freedom and the flexibility of it.
Yeah. What are some of the challenges that you've experienced through investing and how did you overcome them?
Whew, managing contractors.
Right.
How did I come? I don't know. I haven't figured that one out yet. Yeah, but I would say, through systems and documentation makes it a lot easier, right? one thing after you get screwed over one time, it's kind of easier to kind of fix it the next time, right? So I like to put contracts out. I put contracts out. Some people for them. Some people say ain't nobody gonna sign them. But I think it's enough people out there hungry right now that somebody will sign them and understand that this is a mutual thing. I just want to make sure I get what I get, so you can get what you get, and we can be on the same page, and we can lead this relationship to go on to build bigger and better things, right? Um, and just understanding new contractors, right? You get your contractor that you know. After you do the contract, you may not need to do it again, but I still highly suggest to keep doing it, right? Keep doing it, because now y'all understand how you to the work. But then dealing with those new contractors and building that relationship, right? It's always, you always lose money right there because you're not on the same page and understanding. But I've learned that detailed scopes of work help out, right? um, Outlining everything to the T as much as possible. It may sound anal, but it'll save you a lot of headaches and late night phone calls and early morning cursing outs and everything else. So documentation.
Yeah, absolutely. That's important part of this world. Awesome. So, the way that you educate people, are you teaching people online or is this just in your local community?
Right now it's my local community. If you follow my social media, I try to do a lot on there as well. Um, but people don't gravitate to that, on social media. If you do something silly, then everybody want to like you. But if you tell somebody educational, they just kind of laugh at. I mean, don't even pay attention to it. So, but it's local community. We're going to start doing more webinars and things like that now that we have the platform for it. So we plan on doing more of that in 2026. And it's
Awesome.
easier and quicker, right? It's easier and quicker, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, so before we wrap up here, if someone wants to reach out, connect, and learn more, where can people find you?
Okay, I'm pretty easy to find. I think I did a good job of building my Google presence on as far as Houston. I'm the only AK Babers in the Houston area as far as real estate. Social media, you can find me Myth to Get Your Keys, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I think even TikTok, but I might be doing some embarrassing things on TikTok. So we'll make sure to go look up look for me on that.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I appreciate your time, your story, and your perspective. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Of course. And for the listeners tuning in, if you got value, make sure you've subscribed. We have more conversations with operators like AK who are building real businesses. We'll see you on our next episode.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.